Hello everybody and welcome. So Ubisoft have released the patch notes for Operation Phantom Sight. Now there are a lot of details to go through with these patch notes and a lot of them have already been covered in previous videos, but I thought what we'd do was go through the whole lot and just clear everything up in one video. So as this may take some getting through, it might be an idea to go and pop the kettle on and make a cup of tea. So as we know, Operation Phantom Sight is coming our way. Now there is no official release date as of yet, but I would assume we're going to be looking on or around the 11th of June. With this new operation, we obviously get two brand new operators, and they are Nokk and Warden. And as you can see here, Harry has a few things to say about these two operators which are in their bio profiles, and he says that Nokk intrigues me as few career soldiers have. Specialist Nokk was a sure fit for Rainbow from the moment we were made aware of her existence. Truth be told, convincing her that our involvement would be mutually beneficial proved a greater challenge than anticipated, though with her list of deployments, some reluctance is to be expected. He also goes on to say about the new defensive operator Warden, Warden's situational awareness is exquisite. A consummate professional with considerable charm, Specialist Warden is one of the first civilians ever to be recruited by the Rainbow program, making his record with what appears to be that of the latest in a long list of exceptional circumstances. Taking a look here first at the new attacking operator Nokk, or Nook, however you do pronounce it, we can see her loadout here. You have the options of the FMG9 or the 612 SD suppressed shotgun as her primary, and her secondaries you can run with either the 5.7 USG or that sexy Desert Eagle, which you can now equip the suppressor to. Her gadgets you can see here are the Claymore and the Breaching Charge, and she is a 2 speed and a 2 armor. And just to briefly go over a quick description of her ability, you can see here that Nokk's gadget is the ultimate form of stealth technology. The Hell is a glove attachment which, when activated, reduces her ambient noise outpost and hides her image from the opponent's observation tools. Drones, bulletproof cameras, evil eyes and more will thus be unable to register Nokk's presence as she roams through the map unseen. Her footsteps will be silenced as she stalks opposing operators unheard. Roaming will be more risky than ever for defenders, as Nokk could be hiding behind every corner, or worse, sneaking up right behind them. Keep in mind that the Hell has a limited window of usage and must otherwise be recharged through a cooldown. And now taking a look at the new defensive operator Warden, we can see there that his loadout runs with the M590A1 shotgun or the MPX. His secondaries include the P10C pistol and the SMG-12. Gadgets available to Warden are the deployable shield and barbed wires, and we can see here that he is a 1 speed and a 3 armor. And to have a brief look at the description of his gadget here, which is called the Glance Smart Glasses. Try saying that fast, it's a bit of a tongue twister. But anyway, the Glance serves as a function that was almost non-existent on a defending team. With it active, Warden can see through smoke and turn around what could be a low intel situation. Activating his smart glasses could also prevent Warden from being blinded by flash effects or cleanse an existing flash blindness, salvaging an otherwise dangerous few seconds. However, the Glance's effects only work as long as Warden stays immobile. Otherwise, he is affected by the smoke and the flashes the same as everyone else. The Glance is a triggered effect which must be restored through a cooldown after use. Now, despite them saying that, and I do believe this was probably a glitch in the early access build that I played, that you could actually activate it while it was cooling down. But I'm sure that will be something that we fixed for the TTS, or if not for the live version build. With this new season, Operation Phantom Sight, we are of course as well getting the map rework of Kafe. Now again, like I say, I have played this in an early access build and it was really good fun. There's a big learning curve because there's a lot of new rooms, a lot of new hatches. Kitchen has had a complete rework and looks absolutely amazing. And you can see in this brief description here, they say the holiday season may be far away, but they felt it was high time to revisit Kafe. From the outside, you can barely notice the difference, save from a few windows which are no longer destructible. On the inside, however, many areas have been renovated to improve replayability and gameplay opportunities. Most of the first floor has been redesigned, with most drastic change around the north entrance. The main entrance now now resembles the lobby of a high-end catering establishment with multiple areas to take advantage of. The second floor now features a new pair of bomb sites in fireplace, hall and reading room. The stairs leading up from the main entrance have also been repositioned. On the third floor, easternmost part has changed, rearranging the layout of cocktail lounge and giving it a balcony that overlooks the second floor. The cigar shop has also gained a brand new balcony opposite that one. In the southeast corner, the staircase now has a barrier which limits the angle one can hold or exploit. While other areas of the map remain essentially the same, all of it has received an aesthetic revamp that gives the map an even more sleek and chic atmosphere. And I've got to say, I'm a massive fan of it. I really do like what they've done with this, unlike the map Hereford. So we all know that Reverse Friendly Fire was released with the latest update of Operation Burnt Horizon. However, for Phantom Sight, they're going to be looking to refine this feature with updates and improve the effectiveness of how all types of damage to teammates, such as explosions and gases, will be reversed to the player under penalty, with a few exceptions. We've also got some changes to ranked coming in this season too, and in an effort to improve everyone's ranked experience and make it more competitive, Year 4 Season 2 will bring some updates to the ranked playlist, some of which you might already caught a glimpse in the Pro League. Pick and ban, 3-round rotations, and the bomb game will now be the standard for all ranked matches, while 6-pick will not be applied to the ranked playlist, but it will still be available in custom matches. We're also going to be seeing a new revamp to the shop, and they say the Rainbow Six shop has already been improved, but we're taking it even further with an upgrade to the storefront, which continues the light theme of the full screen view introduced in Wind Bastion, which I for one was a massive fan of. It makes it a lot easier to see. They go on to say, at the top you will find our featured customization items. Immediately below there will be a varied set of recommended items chosen specifically for you, and at the bottom of the page you'll see all the same categories as before, clearly displayed as bundles, uniforms, boosters and more. The navigation still works in the same way, so it shouldn't be too hard to find your way around. Also coming in Season 2, we will obviously be getting the new Elite set, and if you didn't know, this is going to be for Legion. We did have a small teaser trailer of this yesterday, and I've got to say, he does look pretty amazing. It's going to be a good one, that's for sure. He's no longer wearing them silly 3/4 length shorts, and he's got an actual pair of trousers on this time. Of course, as with any new operation, we also get the new weapon skins, and there are 4 pretty good looking weapon skins to come for Operation Phantom Sight. I'm sure a lot of you will be pleased to see those. Next up here is a quick look at operator balancing and some of the improvements and bug fixes, and I've got to say this is a very big list of improvements and bug fixes. But first, let's just quickly go through these operator balances. So as we know, we're going to be getting the Glass rework, and this will see that optic will require players to stand still to clearly see through smoke. In order to use the scope at maximum efficiency, Glass players will now have to stand still. Moving in any direction will progressively cause the bright yellow colour to fade out. Intensity information is displayed on the side of the scope. Thinker's Adrenaline Surge will now clear that tinnitus effect from explosive, that ringing in your ears. The Vortex optic has been added for Smoke's FMG9, and the Desert Eagle will see the muzzle brake and the suppressor added. So let's first of all take a look at some of this game balancing. So we can see here that they have changed the win-loss conditions for various game modes, effectively removing the possibility for a round to end in a draw. If the last player on each team dies at the same time, the following win conditions will come into effect. So if you're playing on bomb, if the bomb's not been planted, the defenders win. If the bomb protected, it's the same as if the timer runs out. And if the bomb has been planted, the attackers win, the bomb defused. If you're playing secure area, the defenders will win, container protected, the same as if the timer would run out. And finally for hostage, the defenders win, again the timer expired. Next up for the rank guide, we can see that a snapshot of the current ranked season with the new ranked guide. Upon entering the guide, players will be able to look at the current season's rewards, map pool, and directly enter matchmaking from this page. Each player's personal ranked stats and where they stand among others can easily be accessed. Explore the main rules of ranked with the newly added pick and ban before jumping into the game, and see which maps have been added, removed or reworked in the ranked map pool. The operator selection screen has been improved to increase readability and show more information at a glance. See all weapons and gadgets available for an operator, get a gauge of their difficult rating, or choose to randomise your operator selection in this revamped screen. And I've got to say, this definitely does look a lot better in my opinion. And I do love the little icon of rolling the dice to get your random operator. Lovely little touch. Ambient audio tuning, they've taken steps to reduce the impact of ambient noise on your gameplay, specifically on bank and border. So first of all, on border, the team on the helicopter has changed their search pattern to cover a wider area, forcing them to circle the objective from further away. This has also reduced the amount of noise from the helicopter for the operators on the ground. And for bank, it says they've spoke with the management of the bank and stressed the importance of being mindful to the water usage. As such, they have turned off the sprinklers in the basement. They were not able to provide an ETA for when they would remove the water from the floor. The fire alarm is now more intermittent alert than a constant sound. The circling police helicopter has moved a bit further out to give our operators more space and reduce the noise that the helicopter is making. And ventilation boxes also received an upgrade and now make less noise. I like the way they've kind of gone into a little story to tell you what they've changed and why they've changed it. They're adjusting how MMR is managed when a new season of Ranked is released in order to improve the matchmaking experience at the beginning of a season. In the past, they reset players to 250 MMR at the beginning of the season. Moving forward, they'll be resetting MMR between the middle 2500 MMR and your rank from the previous season, with extremes above 3,500 and below 1,500 clamped to those respective values. This will also apply to placement matches. This change will also lead to players reaching their true skill faster. Players that should be Diamond will reach Diamond faster. They understand that some players, particularly those at extreme high end of Diamond, would like more of a grind implemented for attaining the higher ranks. And they've heard these concerns and are working on how to provide that type of experience for those who want it in the future. Now, me personally not playing that much ranked, this is kind of a bit over my head. I do tend to just play casual, but I'm sure those of you that do play a lot of ranked, that will make absolutely perfect sense to you. They've adjusted how they manage loading times in the menus, and this has had the result of reducing the delay between selecting different weapon attachments and other items, leading to a smoother flow overall. They're going to be adjusting the indicator light colours on defender and attacker observation tools to be more consistent. Moving forward, observation tools controlled by defenders will be blue, and those controlled by attackers will be yellow. Now, I did notice this in the early access that I played, and it really threw me off. And I go on to say, additionally, observation tools that are held under the effects of Vigil or Nokk are now white. Ultimately, their goal is to ensure players can easily recognise a friendly, hacked or enemy observation tool. And to go on from that, the following gadgets and tools have had their light colours changed to follow this design. This would be regular cameras, Valkyrie cameras, regular drones, Maestro turrets, Twitch drones, Mozzie hack drones and bulletproof cameras. Lastly on here is HUD visibility, and players' HUD will now remain visible when flashed or stunned. The HUD is a source of information for the player, not the operator, and as such, the HUD info should always remain visible. Completely agree with that. So that is now going to be a thing. Now, lastly here, there are a lot of bug fixes, which I say we've already gone over in previous times. And rather than go over those again and stretch this video out to about half an hour, I'm surprised even some of you are still here now. But anyway, there's a lot of gameplay fixes obviously coming with Season 2, like I say, that we've already gone over. If you do want to read through those, I will leave a link in the description down below. There may be one or two there that perhaps you didn't notice or completely forgot about, so it's definitely worth having a read through. But for now anyway, thanks a lot for watching everybody. I do as always appreciate your time, and until next time, goodbye.